Alno served as Yavapai County Supervisor for, I believe, 14 years. Am I right, Jim? 14? 16? 16, I'm sorry. But serving along his side for a long time was Chip Davis. And Chip wanted to say a few words today. Chip, are you ready?
Thanks, Jeff. So I worked for Gerald first, and actually probably one of the few people in the crowd that didn't deliver papers for him. But I worked for him at Yavapai County. And then we became workmates, and he became a very, very good friend. I think this park's probably a great place for this tree and this dedication. First of all, I think with the exception of the Kukendalls, Gerald was probably the most avid supporter of the armed forces of any person I've ever met. So this being Veterans Park is appropriate. I think the Christmas part is good because in my eyes, Gerald is the guy that made Prescott the Christmas city. And he did it with volunteers, his own time. He wasn't just a talker, he'd get out and do it, and if he saw you walking down the road, he'd grab you and you'd get to doing it. But he is the one that made so many decorations and really gave it its moniker, Christmas City. And so, being a Christmas tree, I think that's appropriate. And then I think the permanence of the tree in this park is appropriate because we work with a lot of people every day and they want to see their names in the headlines and want to have plaques on the wall with their names on it. But Gerald just liked to do good things. And so many people love him and honor him because what he did was from his heart. And that's what I think this signifies, is the permanence of Gerald. He didn't just have a flash in the pan idea. Once he dedicated himself to something, and Christmas being one of the many, many things that he did, he stuck with it and he made sure it was successful. And I think that's what's so appropriate about this whole little scenario. There's so many little pieces of Gerald that you could put in here to really signify what he meant. And his passion for Yavapai County and the state of Arizona and the city of Prescott, I think I have never met anybody with that degree of passion, I should say. He was a good mentor, he was a good counselor, and he was about one of my best friends in the whole world I've ever had. So this is a great, joyous occasion. I'm happy to be here with you all, and happy to do anything I can to keep Gerald's spirit alive and to pass it on, the things that he taught us, to keep it going and making this a great community.